When people come into your house, they go, "It smells so good. What is that?" And you go, "Oh my gosh, let me offer you a drink." And then I would just add a couple details here to just embolden the flavor a bit. Honey adds a really special note. Cinnamon stick is so nice in there as well. You smell the cinnamon, you smell that lemongrass. You could also add a spirit of choice to make it a little bit.
Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, tried to bring a cozy, festive twist to the holiday season with a simple winter beverage, and instead sparked a wave of online mockery that no one could have predicted. In her latest Instagram clip, she demonstrated a recipe she called a really cozy warm beverage, using her lifestyle brand, as ever's $16 spiced cider mulling spice kit. While the idea seemed innocent and charming, fans quickly pointed out that what Meghan was making was exactly what the holidays usually call for. From casual observers to culinary enthusiasts, the reactions were immediate, unfiltered, and in many cases hilariously critical. The internet erupted with commentary that ranged from mild confusion to outright ridicule, leaving Meghan's festive intentions lost in translation and giving her a rare public misstep in the kitchen. In her Instagram video, Meghan carefully outlined how she prepares her so-called festive beverage. She starts by bringing a large pot of water to a boil, then removes it from the heat and adds her spice kit to steep. She ladles the infusion into mugs and tops it with cinnamon sticks, lemon slices, and a teaspoon of her $28 as ever honey to embolden the flavors. While she suggested that home cooks could add a spirit of their choice for a grown-up twist, Meghan insisted that the drink was the most soothing without alcohol, especially in cold weather. On paper, it sounded like a cozy winter ritual, the kind that evokes warmth and seasonal cheer, but there was one glaring problem that fans couldn't ignore. The base was simply water. No cider, no wine, no tea, just plain water. And from that one detail, the mockery began to snowball. As soon as the clip circulated online, social media users were quick to react, many with bewildered disbelief. Comments ranged from polite confusion to biting humor, with one user likening the drink to air freshener in mugs, and another comparing it to the simmer pots used by real estate agents to make houses smell inviting. People questioned the point of mulling spices without a traditional base, and some even suggested that Meghan was simply creating a scented beverage rather than something edible. Critics called her Madame Fake It Till You Make It Montecito, and pointed out past culinary mishaps, emphasizing that this wasn't the first time the Duchess had attempted a cooking demonstration that left fans scratching their heads. The reactions spread quickly, amplifying the story and making the drink, and Meghan herself, the subject of countless memes and viral posts. Part of the backlash stemmed from simple culinary expectations. Mulling spices are traditionally used to enhance cider, wine, tea, or coffee, not plain water. Fans pointed out that any seasoned cook would instinctively pair such aromatic blends with a flavorful base, making Meghan's choice appear bewildering to anyone familiar with traditional holiday recipes. Some questioned whether she genuinely misunderstood the ingredients, while others speculated that the demonstration was more about promoting her brand than creating an enjoyable drink. Her approach, seemingly harmless and well-intentioned, was quickly interpreted as a misstep in judgment that exposed a gap between aspiration and execution, turning a cozy holiday idea into a viral punchline. The beverage in question comes as part of Meghan's As Ever collection, which also includes a hot toddy and a mulled cider spice kit. The hot toddy kit, described on the brand's website, contains 8 servings and is packaged in a muslin bag filled with organic cinnamon, lemongrass, lemon peel, and ginger root. The description emphasizes aroma and presentation, highlighting the product as a holiday entertaining essential designed to inspire conversation and bring warmth to gatherings. Meghan's branding focuses heavily on nostalgia and luxury, positioning the spices not just as ingredients, but as an experience that enhances the holiday season. Yet, despite this carefully crafted marketing, fans quickly zeroed in on the practical side, or lack thereof, of the beverage preparation. Alongside her products, Meghan provides detailed instructions and tips for enjoying the drinks her brand offers. She encourages fans to serve them in vintage mugs, with cinnamon sticks and sliced fruit, optionally adding spirits for an adult twist. For alcohol-free enjoyment, She suggests steeping sachets in a vintage canteen while sharing time, après ski, al fresco around a fire, or on a chilly tree-scouting adventure. She even recommends sipping alongside a movie night complete with buttery homemade popcorn and cozy blankets. These suggestions are designed to evoke warmth, charm, and tradition, yet the internet couldn't help but notice that despite the elegant presentation, the core beverage, plain water steeped with spices, still fell short of expectations, making the tips feel more aspirational than practical. The internet wasted no time turning the recipe into meme material. From sarcastic tweets to humorous TikToks, fans and content creators alike seized on the concept of mulled water. Jokes included comparisons to potpourri, scented simmer pots, and even DIY home fragrance experiments, portraying Meghan as blissfully unaware of culinary conventions. Some called it a holiday prank in a mug, while others questioned if it was part of a broader plan to make home entertaining more confusing for everyone. The memes amplified the story beyond the Instagram post, spreading it across platforms and ensuring that the discussion wasn't just about a single recipe, but also about Meghan's sometimes unconventional approach to lifestyle branding. Fans also drew comparisons to Meghan's previous culinary demonstrations, reminding the public of earlier missteps. One critic referenced her canning tutorial, where she held canning tongs upside down, framing a pattern of well-intentioned but flawed demonstrations. These incidents contributed to the perception that her attempts at home cooking often leaned more towards spectacle than substance. While the Duchess undoubtedly has charm and charisma, her repeated kitchen blunders have become part of her online persona, feeding into a narrative that combines curiosity, entertainment, and skepticism. Beyond the culinary mistakes, Meghan's approach also sparked broader discussions about celebrity branding and lifestyle promotion. Critics questioned the high price points of her products, like $16 for the spice kit and $28 for a small jar of honey, suggesting that the marketing emphasized exclusivity over practicality. Some argued that the recipe's viral reception reflected wider skepticism toward celebrity-endorsed lifestyle products, highlighting the disconnect between Instagram aesthetics and everyday reality. Fans seemed torn between appreciating the festive intent and mocking the execution, illustrating how celebrity influence can amplify even the simplest mistakes into major public stories. Looking closer at the brand, it's clear that as ever's focus is on the sensory experience, aroma, presentation, and atmosphere, more than on traditional culinary utility. The hot toddy kit is marketed as a conversation starter, meant to fill a room with warm, inviting scents. While the imagery evokes cozy gatherings, the reality of steeping water with spices fell short of that expectation for many fans, who anticipated a richer, more flavorful drink. This tension between marketing fantasy and practical execution fueled much of the backlash, making the mulled water joke a symbol of how branding can sometimes overpromise and underdeliver. The reaction also taps into cultural expectations around holiday cooking and tradition. Fans reacted strongly because mulling spices are historically paired with rich, flavorful bases that create comfort drinks during winter. By using water alone, Meghan inadvertently broke those conventions, which may explain the sharp reactions. Social media thrives on contrast and exaggeration, so a high-profile figure seemingly ignoring culinary norms becomes a perfect target. The discussion isn't just about a recipe. It's about tradition, perception, and how public figures navigate domestic advice in the digital age. From a PR perspective, this incident highlights the delicate balance celebrities must strike when sharing personal lifestyle tips. While Meghan's intent was to offer a cozy, accessible beverage, public perception quickly shifted to humor and critique. The internet's amplification meant that one small culinary choice could dominate conversations, overshadowing other messaging or holiday promotion. Brands and personalities must navigate these dynamics carefully, especially when online audiences can transform minor missteps into viral content that spreads across platforms in minutes. Despite the backlash, some fans found amusement rather than offense, seeing the situation as lighthearted entertainment rather than a true culinary disaster. Others considered trying the beverage themselves out of curiosity or as a joke, turning it into a cultural moment that extends beyond Meghan's original intention. This blend of ridicule, curiosity, and viral humor illustrates the modern internet ecosystem, where small actions can generate disproportionate attention, creating trends and debates that extend far beyond the original post. In the end, Meghan Markle's attempt at a festive, cozy beverage became a viral lesson in how simple culinary ideas can ignite massive online reactions. From mulled water jokes to memes, heated debates about tradition and taste, and even reflections on celebrity branding, the story went far beyond a single Instagram clip. Whether you see it as an innocent experiment gone wrong or an entertaining holiday spectacle, one thing is certain. When Meghan Markle experiments in the kitchen, the internet is watching, and nothing goes unnoticed.